Hi gorgeous people, April Mac here, going live on day 2 of my challenge, which is what is that, go live in 5? I forgot the name of the challenge there for a second. If you're watching on a replay, hashtag replay, so I know you are here, and please do leave comments so that I can follow up with you if needs be, if you've got any questions. And if you haven't already watched it, please watch day 1, which was yesterday. We're doing 5 days straight of tips and tricks to help us get the confidence to do our best live yet. And if you've never gone live before, then this Friday may be your first time if you feel ready by the end of our 5-day challenge. So each day I'm coming on to help you with a few tips around what to do, how to get prepared, and hopefully by the end of this week you'll be going live. So I'm just going to wait for a minute or two for people to jump on because I know a few people are going to come in. Hello to anybody watching and joining. Today is going to be a cool topic, and I'm just going to say hi when you jump on because I want to make sure that Janie is on here because she's our stylist and she's an expert, and she helped me totally transform my wardrobe, and so I'm going to call on her expertise in this session. And you guys can look her up. For anyone who doesn't know Janie from Style Edge, or Style Edge by Janie, sorry. She'll probably be jumping on shortly, and go check out her Facebook page. She's got videos and she's got tips. She's amazing at what she does, because today we're talking about choosing your look. And this can be confronting, let's say, for some people. And I know when I first started out doing lives and doing videos, oh my goodness, choosing what to wear on camera was always a shocking experience for me, particularly before I got help from Janie around what my style actually was, because I just would, not know what to do, what to wear, how to feel comfortable. So I really want to dive into that today with you guys, and please comment as we go because it's always so much better when there's some interaction. Let me know your thoughts as they crop up, any fears that are coming up just around today's topic or any of the topics that we're going to cover. Just quickly to recap, I've got my notes here. We're doing 5 days. Yesterday was choosing your nook. So that's all about your background, your lighting, getting your setting set up so that you feel comfortable and the people watching you enjoy the background and your little nook that you've created. So if you have done that yesterday, if you did your homework and went and did that, I'd love to see a photo or, even a video of you in your little nook. That would be awesome. So that was yesterday. Today is about choosing the look. So what you want your clothes and your makeup and whatever to say about you. Maybe you don't wear makeup, maybe you do, maybe you get straight out of the shower, maybe you're in your gym clothes. We'll talk about that. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the kinds of topics that you want to go live with. And I'll really try and give you, if you're on here live with me and you want to ask questions, that'd be great because I can help you hone in on what topic to choose for your next live. And I'll be talking about, making sure that you choose something that comes from your heart. Then after that, we're going to look at creating a plan for your live. Like each time I go live, I have a plan. I have a plan of the things I want to say and the things that I want to make sure I cover, but then I let myself be a bit fluid. So we'll work on creating that for you so that you can feel really confident. And then hopefully on Friday you feel ready to go live. If you don't want to go live on your page, but you do want somewhere safe to go live and to practice, then I've got a beautiful course that actually starts on Friday. It's $55 to join, and it runs for about a week and a half. And we're going to go into the depth of all this stuff and a lot more together, as well as have a place to practice with people who are around the same level. Some will have, well, we might be all different levels. It depends who joins. Some people maybe just want to improve their technique. Some people have never gone live and it will be their first time. So I'm creating a beautiful safe container, a private Facebook group. So if you're interested in that, go to the Learn More button at the top of my page, or just PM me and I can send you the link. So some of you watching are already in the course, which is awesome. So I'll add you to the group today because we might actually get started early and do a few little pre-course kickoff exercises, etc. So that'll be cool. So do ask if you've got any questions about that. So let me just check here if there's anything I need to respond to. The creating the plan thing, Erin says she wants to get better at. Yeah, so we'll do that. Tomorrow we're going to look at the topic that you're going to go live on, and then the following day I'm going to talk you through how to create a plan that feels good for you. So everyone will do their lives different. Some people might see my lives and go, oh, I can't stand the way she does it, and that's fine. I do them the way that feels comfortable for me. I know they're not perfect. They're far from perfect, but they feel like they're authentically me, and that's what I'm hoping that you can achieve for yourself, is that you are able to go live, A, not feeling terrified about it, and B, feeling like when you watch your lives back, I want you to watch them back and love them as much as anyone who really loves your stuff, as much as anyone else does. So I'll share with you that when I watch my lives back, even though they're full of moments where I pause and I can't find my words, or me scratching my nose, or all sorts of things, I still actually really like my lives. I could probably say I love them. And sometimes I even take notes from my lives because I say things that I don't even remember saying because they come through me. I call them coming downloads from the divine. So I might watch one back and go, oh wow, that was cool. I better take a note about that for myself. That's pretty cool. If you can get to that point where you're really just tapping into the energy, the universal energy, and you're not so nervous that you can't do that, that's a beautiful space to be in. And for me, it's taken me quite a bit of practice to get here, but that's where I am now. But so it's possible for everyone watching to get to the point where you just feel really comfortable. And like just before I hit the go live button, I usually get a little bit of nerves, but then it's gone within a second or two. So that's where you can get to. If you're someone who feels nervous about going live, then don't worry, it's all doable. I was there. I used to be terrified. I used to not be able to do it at all. I couldn't go live. I'd record them and then upload them. And I know some people watching, that might be what you do too. And we need to get out of that, because I just want to make the point, because someone asked this question yesterday, why go live versus uploading a video? Well, there's a number of reasons, but number one, I believe that when we do this, like you guys are watching me, there's an energetic exchange going on right now between your energy and my energy, and it wouldn't be there if we weren't here together live. So that's, something we can't describe, and it really only happens in the live. You can get it. You can get an energetic exchange when it's not live, but I don't think it's as powerful. And the best bit is that we can co-create this live together. So if you guys have questions or comments and I respond to those, it's going to enrich what we do here. So if it's all just coming out of my head and my, experience, then I'll only have one particular view. Whereas if you guys contribute and we work together on it, it's going to be far better than if I'd created it by myself and then just uploaded it. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Okay, let me just check if there's any comments. This is what I do. I just check if there's comments I need to get to before I keep going. That's where I want to get and feel comfortable doing so, Erin. Excellent. And I know, Erin, you are in the course. So that is where I hope to get you in a week and a half, if at all possible. We're going to do this. All right. Now I'm using today, I'm going to point out, I'm using a lapel mic, which I don't usually use. Let me know if someone can just let me know if the sound is fine. And I would recommend for people, like when I'm in my office, the other room that I'm in with the yellow chair, this is what I should be doing. I should be using this mic in there because that room is really quite echoey. So I would recommend, if you, like me, are in an echoey room, either A, fill it with some soft furnishings to take some of the noise away, but also trying out the lapel mic. You can get them at, I'm thinking JB Hi-Fi, I think is where I got it, for about $50 or something like that. But you may not need one, because most phones have a pretty good mic these days. It's really only if you potentially have noise in the house or an echoey room. Okay, so today it's all about, really what we're talking about when we're saying choose the look. This is all about getting comfortable being seen and feeling knowing how you want to be seen, knowing the way that you want other people to perceive you. And so I'm just going to check if Janie's on. Janie, if you're on, I don't think she is. I was hoping she'd be on. So Janie, Stylage by Janie, she's a stylist, and she really helps people figure out what their style is, the person, based around their personality. And she helped me with this maybe a year and a half ago, and I totally transformed my wardrobe to choose clothes that felt right for me. So this fluffy jumper, I love the feel of it, the texture of it, and this top, it's feminine, it's got a little bit of frill and texture to it. I love both of those things, and Janie helped me discover that. So if you don't know what your style is and you really struggle when you go to choose the clothes that you're going to wear, A, out in the world, and B, online, I can highly recommend booking in a session with Janie. She's actually running a course. I'll get her to put the details in here. Even if she's not on here live, I'll get her to put them in after. She was running an online course that starts tonight, to help people figure out their style, and she's amazing at it. So please do think about that. But so that's another alternative. If you feel like you don't know what to wear, which used to be me, I used to work in the corporate world, and so I only ever wore suits. And then coming on here, I didn't want to wear suits. It's not part of my brand. Wearing a suit, yes, I'm a business coach, but suits are not me. They're not. They're like I feel like it's me in drag or something, So I like comfy, fluffy, feminine clothes, and that took me a while to understand that. And once I knew that, it made shopping a whole lot easier, and then it makes choosing my outfits for going live really easy. So when you come to do this for yourself, I want you to think about, before going live, when you're planning out your live, how do you want people to perceive you? And this comes down to you as a person as well as your brand. So, like my brand has a bit of a spiritual flavor to it. So it's good and reasonable for me to wear clothes that, have that kind of a flavor to them. So yesterday you might have seen I was wearing, one of those throws that was all sparkly with gems and sparkly bits and very colorful. I feel that really goes with my brand and who I am. I feel comfortable in it. I feel good in it. I feel confident in it. So I choose things that I feel good in. So when you're doing this, when you're thinking about what to wear on screen, you've got to feel really comfortable and confident in it. So if you don't like it, then it's probably not a great thing to wear. Only ever choose the things that you absolutely love to wear, because then you're going to give off that feeling of confidence when you do that. And it's funny because, clothes do actually speak, I know it seems weird. Like once I learnt this concept, I realized that, Janie asked me the question. She said, what do you want your clothes to say about you? And I thought, what a weird question. I'd never thought of it like that before. So I want you to think about that. When you're going online, what do you want your clothes to say about you? And I want you to just, as your homework for today, write down some words of what you want your clothes or your look. And I say your look because it might include your hair, your earrings, your makeup, if you're going to wear makeup or not, whether you wear bright lipstick or a dull lipstick. And what clothes you choose to wear, what do you want them to say? It's a really useful exercise. So do you want them to say that you're a relaxed person, or that I'm just going to shout out some words and think about whether they resonate for you or not. Relaxed, casual, trustworthy, cozy. I like looking cozy, I've got to say, especially in winter. Do you want them to say you're formal, businessy, glamorous, wealthy, feminine, goddessy, or, just think of the words that you want other people to perceive you as part of your business and your authenticity, you and your authentic self, and then try and figure out, okay, or once you've got those words, what could I wear that is saying that, And so this is hard to do in a day. If you've never done this before and never even thought about it, then, it's probably a bigger exercise than just doing, 5-day challenge. But I just want you to start thinking about this, because our clothes do speak volumes about us, actually. And it's really nice if we can nail the ones that feel great for us. And colours, you can think about what colours are you do you love neutral colours, soft greys and neutral tones, or do you like bright colours? For me, I like a bit of a mixture, actually. Like, I'm not just one or the other, and it depends on how I feel on the day. And I don't usually plan out my wardrobe based on my lives, but I wake up each day and I think, okay, what do I feel like wearing? And if I'm doing a live, I like to wear makeup and earrings. It's just what I feel comfortable with. Whereas other people, if you don't wear makeup and you don't normally wear earrings, you don't have to wear makeup and earrings if you go live. It's really useful to sort of acknowledge what feels good and comfortable for you so that you can come on feeling your most confident self. That's what you want. And not feeling like, that you're putting on a facade. I would wear this out easily. I'd wear this to pick up my children. I'd wear this to the shops, and I'm happy to wear it live. Like, it doesn't feel like it's not me. This feels like me. And I like sometimes, and also just think about where you're going live. So if you're going live on your business page, you might wear one kind of a look. But if you're going live, say, in your private group with people who know you better, you might be a bit more cash than you would be somewhere else. So you can think about that too. So the people in my Diva group, so I run a mastermind group called Diva, Divinely Inspired Valiant Action Takers, some of whom are watching. There's Janie. Hey, Janie, I've already mentioned you, so you've got to leave your links in here, love. So Diva, sometimes I do behind the scenes stuff for my divas, and I would show up with no makeup and my dressing gown on because I've had a moment where I've thought, oh shit, I want to tell them something. So I don't bother with all the makeup and everything, but they're in a closed group. They're the behind the scenes people. They know me well. We work together closely. So you also might want to think about where you're going live and the audience and what you're wearing, and in terms of its appropriateness for that audience. And when I say appropriateness, it's really for you to decide. It's not someone else's view of what's appropriate. It's what you feel comfortable wearing, So like in Diva, I feel totally comfortable rocking up with my pink dressing gown, no makeup, and my hair just out of bed, because I've come to know them well enough that I feel comfortable to do that. But I would not rock up here doing that, whereas other people who do lives do. They do, that's fine. And I have, I think I kind of wish that I was there, but I'm not there yet. I'm not ready to expose this face on my front line without makeup and in my pink fluffy dressing gown. Just not. So I don't do it, Now, I've just seen here that my battery power is running low. That's really something I should have thought of, and it's a good reminder, actually. If you're doing lives, make sure you've got plenty of battery so that you don't get cut short. I'm just going to make a decision. I don't think I'm going to need to go off and plug in. I think we'll get through. I'm pretty sure we will. So Janie, if you can leave the links to the course that you're running, just in case anyone's interested, it starts tonight, it's online. You basically figure out your personality and your style together with Janie's expertise, and it's really it's amazing. I can't recommend it highly enough. People who know my before and after shots with Janie know that it absolutely transformed my whole life, really. Okay, so after you've chosen your words, the other things I want you to think about as well is, no, I think I've covered. I'm just looking through. I've gone ahead of my notes. The thing I did want to say is that Janie actually inspired. I watched a live of Janie's earlier today, and she said that a lot of people hide behind their clothes. They wear clothes that are too baggy, like a big kind of sack to hide themselves. So if you're using your clothes in that way, and you might be doing this on or offline or both, then just have a think about, trying to find ways to feel more comfortable in how you look, because we are the way we are. Some of us are, like I'm heavier than I would like to be, but I have embraced the fact that I have curves, and I try and dress, not to hide those, but to find ways to flatter my curves and feel okay with the skin that I'm in. That's really, the people like Janie, and there's other people who do it too, they can help you with that, feeling confident with the body that you have. It's such a beautiful thing once we get comfortable with who we are and with our own body shapes and all the different things that, we're not perfect. No one's perfect. Our lives aren't perfect. Our bodies aren't perfect. Nothing about us is perfect. And if we're always striving for perfection, we'll be bitterly disappointed because we're never going to get there. And actually what I find is that people don't want perfection from me or anyone else. Like you can still be someone that helps other people and not be perfect yourself. But if you know something and have wisdom to share, then you can do that without being perfect. Because we're human, and people want to see the real human, they don't want perfection. So that just came in to say that, as often happens here. So this just applies in general to your work in the world, but also to going live. If you wait till you're perfect to go live, then you will not be going live, okay? So the world can't wait for that. And going live online is it's a game changer. It's totally transformed my business. As I mentioned this yesterday, I have had growth, untold growth, and it's all because I've been going live, because people can get to know me, trust me, like me, or not, and really understand who I am before they buy from me. And so it is a total game changer. So don't wait for perfection to be going live on your page. You've got something to share. You've got gifts, you've got knowledge, you've got wisdom that the world needs. If you wait till you've got the right clothes or the right lighting or, the perfect sound or whatever it is, or till you feel confident, you'll be waiting too long, and the world can't wait. So that message just dropped in. Thank you. I'm thanking the universe here because it just popped in. Yeah, perfect is intimidating. Exactly, Janie. That's right. People don't want to see perfect. We actually love the little imperfections because then it makes us feel better because we know then that people aren't perfect and neither are we, and it's all okay. So it gives us, when we're imperfect, it gives other people permission to be imperfect, and I love that. Fantastic. Thank you for that, Janie. All right. Thank goodness my brand is about being whoever I want to be, says Karen. Absolutely, because every one of us is so unique. And if you get to have a business where you are in charge of how it looks, you're not an employee, you're an entrepreneur in charge of your own business. You get to run it how you want. You get to do it how how show the person that you really are. That's such a privilege, and it's such a beautiful thing. We're so lucky. And yeah, you get to do it your own way. How cool is that? All right. Erin, thanks for sharing. Okay, cool. All right. thought I'm just going to quickly look at my notes to see if there's anything else. I feel like I've covered it all. So your homework is to go and write those words that you want your look to say about you, and then to go through your wardrobe and pick some stuff out. Try it on, sit in front of a camera, maybe do a few photos, and just get comfortable. If you've never gone live before, it's a process, right? It's a process, and it takes some practice. And if you need that practice, and if you want to go a bit to the next level of depth on all of this stuff that we're covering and more, then please let me know. Jump into my course. It starts on Friday. It's $55. It's discounted for people in Diva. So if there are any Diva people thinking about it watching, you guys get the discount. And you know, $55, a week and a half, and we're going to change the game and hang out together. Beautiful, safe space of like-minded, gorgeous people. So that's it from me today. Have fun with this. You know, this whole week, you know, if you're going to do this challenge, have fun with it. It can be really fun. It can be a little bit scary, but it can also be a lot of fun. So please do. What's here? Let's have a look here. Janie's saying wear medium contrast as it suits everyone. Okay, Janie, you will have to educate. Actually, Janie, I might see if you can do a guest spot. I'll talk to you afterwards if you can do a guest spot in my course that's coming up to talk to us about clothing and good colours for being online or lives. That'd be awesome. I'll talk to you about that, see if I can get you in. All right, so that's it, my beautiful people. I hope you have a great afternoon. Lots of love to you all, and I'll see you day 3 tomorrow. We're looking at the topics that you're going to go live on. So we'll really delve into content creation and how you land on a topic that feels really, really good. All right, lots of love to you all. Bye for now.